This finger costs $10,000 and it's basically undetectable. This company makes these ultra-realistic fingers so you don't have to wait for a finger to grow back. And the reason they are so expensive is because they are custom made to perfectly fit your hand and match your skin tone. Do you think it's worth it?
What happens when two artists completely skip Photoshop, yet still make reality look digitally altered? The result feels surreal, but somehow believable at the same time. Meet Anna and Daniel, a model and photographer duo creating incredible scenes entirely by hand in a world filled with AI and heavy editing. Every setup is carefully built from scratch, and their use of lighting, color, and detail makes each image look almost unreal. Instead of relying on digital tricks, they depend on patience, creativity, and extreme precision. Some of their photos even take days to finish, and in a time when almost anything online can be faked, this kind of real craftsmanship feels more impressive than ever.
This guy left everyone speechless at a wood shaving competition where participants compete to create the thinnest and smoothest wood slice possible. During the demonstration, complete silence is required because even the smallest distraction can ruin the attempt. But judging by the expression on the judge's face, this guy absolutely nailed it.
When this boy used to walk to school, all his friends would make fun of him. When he told his dad about it, the very next day his father came to pick him up, and he brought his entire motorcycle gang. They were all wearing matching shirts just to show their support. The moment the boy saw them waiting for him, he was overjoyed. And when his classmates saw him walking out with an entire biker crew, they were all completely shocked.
This crew member's job is to create a stage illusion while remaining hidden under the platform. And as the main actress performs on stage, she waits for the right moment and then quickly pulls the actress's dress, changing her outfit in a split second without the audience noticing how it happened.
A mysterious lightning storm erupts in the sky, and the next moment a passenger plane is caught in it. When the plane comes out of the storm a while later, the pilots notice that the radio signal is not working, and the GPS is also missing. As the pilot looks out of the cockpit, he sees an old-fashioned fighter jet flying alongside them. The pilots immediately understand that something is very wrong. They immediately turn the plane down, but the sight they saw was impossible to believe. Old-fashioned fighter planes were flying around them, the sound of gunfire, the sky filled with smoke, and the entire city was being destroyed by bombing. The flight had broken the boundaries of time and reached directly in the middle of World War II. The passengers were completely terrified by seeing this. Some were crying loudly, and some were remembering God. Suddenly, the same World War fighter jet came back behind them. The captain switched off the lights without wasting any time. But before that, the fighter jet attacked. The captain immediately brought the plane down rapidly. The entire plane echoed with people's screams. The plane was only 800 feet above the ground. The captain pulled the controller back forcefully and made the plane climb sharply upwards. But that fighter jet could not go up so quickly, and the plane was now hidden in the clouds. The captain tried to contact again, and this time the answer came, but it was not from the airline, but from some Air Force base. The captain told that all his instruments had failed. The fuel was also about to finish, and only the radar was working. At that very moment, two history professors entered the cockpit panting. He said, "We are flying right over the place where one of the biggest battles of the World War was fought, and yes, we finally won that battle." Before he could say anything more, two more fighter jets flew in the sky and came close to the plane. This time, one of them fired a missile directly. The captain turned the plane sharply to the side at the last moment. The missile exploded as it flew close by, breaking a window and throwing the plane off balance. The plane began to fall, and one of the engines caught fire. The captain immediately shut down the engines. As soon as the fans stopped, the fire also went out and the plane was back under control. Now the biggest biggest question was how to land. Then a scientist gave an idea. We have to find the same storm again so that we can return to our time. Take out the radar and throw it down. It will guide us to find the storm. The passengers made a small parachute, wrapped the radar in it, and threw it down. The radar became active as soon as it reached down. As soon as it caught the radar, it started guiding the airliner towards the safe zone. But then a strange thing was seen on the radar, the same storm because of which they had reached here, a time travel door. Now the plane's fuel was also almost finished. And in this difficult time, the captain took a very brave decision. He entered the plane right through the enemies and into the time travel storm again. As soon as the plane went in, it started shaking violently. There was chaos everywhere. After enduring the strong jolts for a while, when they came out on the other side, they were back in their modern world. All the passengers were safe. The plane was landed very carefully and slowly. Everyone started getting down, but it was clearly written on their faces. What they saw, they will never forget. So tell me, friends, if you could time travel, which era would you go to?
This little girl came running home completely terrified while screaming for help because something was chasing her.
Mommy! They're following me! Mommy!
But when she realized the front door was locked and whatever was behind her kept getting closer, she immediately ran toward the back of the house instead. However, after her mom checked the security footage, she was shocked to find out that the thing chasing her was actually just the neighbor's ducks.
This teacher got mad at the student after seeing her not follow his rules. But after ruining her drawing, he felt really bad, so he sat down and showed her how to draw properly. After highlighting the outline with an eraser, he started drawing out the character with the toothbrush. At first everyone watching thought it looked terrible, but it started looking more and more realistic with every stroke. After adding all the details, he repaid her with a true masterpiece. This is how chefs make their dishes feel beautiful and luxurious, because he first smashed a spoon against different sauces, creating this artistic pattern on the plate. After adding 3 different flavors, he placed a metal mold in the center and started filling it with his special salad. Then he plated the top with avocado and tofu, and you are left with a salad from 5-star restaurant.